the slab here, Kevin Gospel. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Ready to go? Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. The pitch. That one fouled off. The 0-1. On the ground. And foul ball. The pitch. Swings and misses. And there's one down.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. They say you win.
No ball. 1 strike.
Now the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. And here it comes. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Righty to the plate. Check swing. Went around. That's strike 1. 2 outs. Base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Relativity abounds, so it suits ya. We all have different visions of a future. What you think lie ahead for the coming days? New leaves are on the same course where we stay. Relativity abounds, so it suits ya. We all have different visions of a future. What's the point? Oh, she want to fade.
Back here with my pal Siggy, towing the slab in today's game, Spencer Strider.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Hawaii to kick the pitch. George Springer stands in now and watches strike 1. Strider, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. That takes care of Springer. And a quick out, number 1. And let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
The shortstop takes the ball. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Two. Just missed. The punch out there. 2 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And downstairs. And a swing and a miss there. 2 outs. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, scoreless after 1.
Is this redemption for my soul?
And welcome back to the ballpark. Matt Olson up to the plate.
You almost have to feel bad for Matt Olson after what happened in 2023. He played every game, hit 54 home runs, drove in 139, led the league in slugging, and he still wasn't even named a finalist for the National League MVP award.
Wouldn't chase that time.
In all seriousness, I don't think anyone is feeling bad for Matt Olson. 2023 was a phenomenal season for him, whether he was an MVP finalist or not.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. And strike 2. Left-hand hitter waits. And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one not close. Ball 1. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Now here is Michael Harris. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
At the belt and fires. Ground ball up the middle. Bichette whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Braves go down quickly here. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Rogers Center. Now it's the DH, Justin Turner. pitch. Foul ball there. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. And down on strikes. And one out now. Kevin Biggio up to the plate. There's the strike.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. That pitch gets the corner. That is strike two. That's inside. Yeah, that's outside. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Now here is number 36. Up the middle, Albies on the run, sends it over to first. In time, got him, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. So here's Murphy now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
1 strike.
And a pitch. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Jared Kelenic. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Kelenic checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. And the right-hander deals. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. Murphy aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Left-hand batter waits. Struck him out looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Going 1. Arcia, an all-star a season ago, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Swings 3 down. Man at first, 1 away. And 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And a pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's Acuna now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 strike.
Two outs. Swings through that one for strike 2. Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Braves strand 1, and we are still scoreless.
You see how turned up that we be. You see how high my degrees be. You see them just trying to beat me. It's only one man, believe me. Believe me. It's only one man, believe me.
And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And he deals. And there's a ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the righty deals.
Ball. Careful.
That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the wall. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Now this is in the air down the line. And Acuna able to make the grab.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
Just missed.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they had the lead. 1-0. And he's got himself a triple. Throw, and it gets away. But it's offline.
Well, go ahead and cue up the circus music, Boo. That's about as rough as it gets. I mean, errors are never fun, but when it basically turns into an inside the park home run, it's pretty embarrassing.
So the batting order turns over. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Liner, base hit.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And a pitch. And that's in there at the knees.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stand on that double play.
Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Kicks and deals. Rip to third. Throw on to Olsen, and Guerrero is set down. Inning over, but they pick up a pair here, both coming on this 2-run triple. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Toronto, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ozzie Albies. The pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Here's Austin Riley. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's in for a strike. The Jays leading by 2, top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone now.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Matt Olson. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swings through that one for strike 1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
And that one pulled foul. Caught and missed, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Braves go down quietly. And they're down 2-0. Bottom of the fourth, and here is Justin Turner. Turner, a guy with great back-to-ball skill. Strider back to work. Right side. Albies over to first in time. Turner is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Kevin Biggio next up for the Blue Jays. Struck out swinging his first time. He was late there. Strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman. 0 for 1 so far. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Missed inside with the curve.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
And Acuna able to make the grab. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to the top of the 5th we go. Blue Jays 2 and the Braves nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Kiermaier moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Grounded out to short in his first trip. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
One down, base is empty. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's Sean Murphy. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. The pitch. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And another ball. The Braves down by a pair, and we're in the top of the 5th. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Down in order go the Braves. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at Rogers Center, and now it's Dalton Varsho. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw on to Olsen, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, the catcher,
Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit. Flied to right his first time.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Righty to the plate. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-0. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Fastball for a strike. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Kiermaier, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Jared Kellner. The pitch. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
now batting, the pitcher,
And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Went down on strikes his first time through. That clips a corner.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And that is cut on and missed. Now 1-2.
Ooh, Baye. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Just misses with that one. And another ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One down, base is empty. Swings through him for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Up the middle, Bichette fires to first on the run, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Blue Jays 2 and the Braves nothing. Ready to go for the last last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer.
Well, Boog, Springer always grades well with his bat. He's been incredibly consistent at the plate in his career.
And it's fouled away. Springer, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Right through there for a strike.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the top of the wall.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no. Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. In for a strike. 0-1.
1 strike.
0-1 there. This one chopped up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So first and second with one gone. Here's Turner now. Pitch misses. 1-0. The Blue Jays trying to break this one open here in the bottom of the 6th.
1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Strider, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's going to be Kevin Biggio.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Way outside, and it's a ball to strike. Wouldn't chase that time.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Righty delivers. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. That one is gone. And they add on. It's 5-zip.
Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the second baseman. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hauls it in to end the inning. 3-run shot for the Jays this inning. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Toronto. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Gosman back to work. Up the middle. Bichette on the run. Throw to first. And Albies is retired.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
So digging in, Austin Riley. Swing and a miss. 0-1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The Jays leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. That one ripped. That's back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. And they've got their first run. It's 5-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
One down. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. Not close with that one. And that is ball 1. And here it comes. Hammered down the right side, but foul. At the belt and fires. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This ball's chopped on the ground. Fires over to Guerrero. And Olson is set down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Forget it. It's their second home run of the inning, and they're chipping away. It's 5-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Two outs, nobody on. Michael Harris will hit next.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
95 with that one. The stuff has been excellent. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-2. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South.
So powerful, look at me.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. To the pitch. Swing and a miss. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
The pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Kerr, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
That one the other way, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And it's caught for the out.
The right fielder, number 4, Joel.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Kirk off of first with 2 away. And that's in for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that'll do it. Blue Jays held in check, and it remains 5-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jimmy Garcia. Sean Murphy now at the plate, 1 for 2. And a pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. To the right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Jared Kelenic next up for the Braves. Line drive. Kiermaier calls it in, 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Right side. Springer drifts towards it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Braves 2. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Bo Bichette.
The shortstop.
And a pitch. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, these Blue Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The batter, the first baseman.
So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outside corner, there's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. The wind and the pitch. That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Around first, heading for 2. In there safely.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory, and that right there was perfect.
Man at second. On the ground, Arcia gathers and throws to first, and Turner is retired. Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. He's already homered in this game. And that one is lifted in the air. Kelenic under it, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They're still out in front, 5-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch. Romano in his 5th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in Canada. And now the 0-1.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And he deals. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Albies now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pick.
The Braves trailing by 3 here at the top of the ninth. That's outside. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a tapper. And he grabs it foul. And the righty deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Kicks and deals. Line drive. Come on.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now Austin Riley. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
The Braves down to their final strike. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Kirk to first, and that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
I'm your OG, low key. I be so glad we're in low key. Dozing, that is not us. I get no sleep. Who you know that could top us? I'm like, show me. Wife ain't rocking with no sign. She an Enneagram 10. Why I need a 9 when I just registered my pen? I was climbing to the ceiling, but I think God misplaced it. They won't put me on no playlist. I'm no good at fitting in. Baby, I'm drenched, living water flowing. Ain't no manifest. I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Yahweh told me he would do it and he wasn't joking. He the difference between how it was and how it's going. Wet, whole team going dumb in the chat. Nobody front, I came from way in the back.